children, take them away.
Okay guys, hope you're well. Just following on from the conversation we've been having in the Discord about sort of just trading small amount of assets, building up small accounts, that sort of thing. I thought I'd just give you a quick heads up on sort of the New York account I started sort of this month. Why am I doing it? For those of you that don't know, I did the Morningstar where I built it up and essentially I wanted to double the account and have a bit of a jolly, and I did. As you saw in the hotels and a couple of meals out. And I stripped it back and started a clean sheet so I can see where I'm going, but carry on the same principle. And the idea is basically to trade up some spending money to go to New York. Because I've been wanting to take sort of Joanne to New York for the last couple of years, but obviously travel restrictions have been a bit rough, but now the world's kind of getting back on gear. That's the plan. And why not have little goals? Going back to when we were talking about the prop fund last Sunday about building up a little account, have little goals to move you forward, and that's what it's all about. And well, as we were discussing about the fund this morning, I may do the challenge with you in September using this principle, but I just thought I would highlight this now just to show you. So let's have a look. So if I flick this over, and I am currently running with the 5% as other challenge. This is my real account, as you can see it, and this order is currently running in, and I'm expecting that to run down there. So why am I showing you this first? Because I do my analysis on that, and whatever's happening in this chart I can mirror into the other and vice versa. Now normally I use my web trader, my AG account. I'll show you that as well because that's running, and I chop and change between the two, and then I record it, you know. So just because that's a big account doesn't mean to say I'm going to trade the little account any different. I'm not, because the money's not involved. It's the process. So it's always process over money. The money's just the reward for doing a good job. So what's this that we're looking at? Well, I started it this month with 150. We've grown at 87, so that's 58% growth so far. So I'm quite happy with that. I do need to put the win rate thing on. Where are we at? So that's what's running. Actually, I'll fix that now while I'm on. So that's just equals that. There you go. So it's running at 100%. Doing my journal as I do, but as you can see, it's just tiny figures that I'm working on. I need to update this because I'm kind of just working my way up to try and get it to £1, so I'm edging it up ever so slightly. But gold, because gold's really cheap, you can push the boat out a little bit. All right, but anyway, that's the state of play. But what I'm driving at is probably this bit here. What I'm looking for is 10 pips. I'm kind of using my golden eye Morningstar principles, and I'm only really looking at the FTSE euro dollar and gold, because gold on the platform I'm going to show you, just get rid of that, which is this one, is incredibly cheap. Okay, where are we at? Just pull this up. Sort of £2 position on this is £175 is all I need for a £2 position on this. Okay, so if I think I can move my head so you can kind of see it. Give us a second. There you go. So £2, sort of, if you drop it up to £2.50, it's £2.19. So you can excuse me a second. So you can load up quite a lot. All right, but it's going to eat your margin, so you've got to be a bit careful with that as well. Okay, so why am I showing you this? What's this got to do with anything? Well, this is what I'm setting up this morning, sort of euro dollar, which is here. I am trailing the price down with it. Okay, so as that goes against me, I'll move down with it to then catch a bounce the other way. So my principles are always the same. Okay, but let's have a look, see where we're up to. So if I go into my histories, should pull up where I'm at. There we are, the Morningstar live account. Okay, if I go on the trade analytics, so there's the start of it. Okay, now I started this in August, so it's catching a little bit of the other, but keep your equity curves good. Don't lose days. It can't show a profit loss because I haven't lost a trade, so I can't work it out. 100% hit rate. My return rate is 1, which is as good as it can get until that moves. And there you are, just using 3 assets can build up a pot. So really what I'm driving at with all of this is running from that conversation. Don't be frightened of just using 3 assets. 1 indices, 1 FX, 1 gold, or 1 indices, 1 FX, 1 commodity rather, and keep your positions small. You can still generate money. You know, I started this midway through the month and it's generated sort of 90 quid. Doesn't sound a lot, but on pennies it's massive. And then if you're just building it up slowly, well, if it's £100 a month, well, that's 1,200 a year. Well, that's best part of a family holiday for 50 pence, you know. And even if you're using gold and you're taking it up to a couple of quid, it's not a lot of money, but it can bring something worthwhile. So that's just a little video to sort of give you a, maybe as a heads up on what's going on, or encouragement to what's going on. And all I'll say is never put money in the equation, guys. Follow the process and the money will follow, and it always will. And it's why I tell my kids and sign off every video with the same tagline: do what you love and the money will follow. See you on the next one.